What is up, guys? It is Dylan here. Today we'll be going over a ticker symbol analysis on the ticker symbol MVIS microvision. Before we get to the patterns, trends, indicators, and much more, I just want to let you know that I am bullish on the company. I do think that microvision does have a bright future ahead of them, but I will be not getting into that in this video, as I am here to talk about the chart and where I think it might go within the next few according days. So with that being to the side, let's just get right into the video. Let's not waste any time. So you do see that, we definitely did have a very nice day, as we did close the day at that 1835, opening around a little under that $16 mark. Very, very bullish. We're going to go to the 1 hourly just to get into the price action on a little bit more of a, minute time frame. So you do see that right away. We did get that aggressive bullish engulfing on that support line at that 1545, which did leave us to hover under that $16 mark, which I did mention in my last video. I did say that a reversal was definitely probable and potentially even imminent, and we did get a very, very nice break of that. And why I say that is a bear's worst nightmare is consolidation. Right, we got that very, very nice consolidation on that $16 mark until we really got that push we needed. Right, that very nice push with that very nice wide bar, followed with some volume. Right, so we definitely didn't have the volume that we did have yesterday, but to say the least, this volume was enough to back this price action that was very, very bullish. Okay, so you do see that, we kind of did do the same thing. We are hovering under that red box of resistance, and in particular that 1820. Right, consolidating right under that until in the pre-market we did make a nice move and actually did close above that 1820. So that's very, very nice and bullish. It wouldn't surprise me if we do get a little bit of nice pre-market action, but we will have to analyze this a little more until we get that conclusion. But to say the least, you do see that, if I go to the 4 hour, this red box has definitely been very, very difficult for the price to maintain. So you do see that around here. It it was the resistance breakout point and the support range that, just was very nice around here. So we would be looking to close above it. So now that that $16 level is out of the way, we definitely want to close above this red box. Just when I zoom in the past, you see that it's either been major resistance or major support. We did get that double top around here on that 1870, which is the top of this red box, which I do have highlighted. And then the next point to be watched would be that 1912. But to say the least, we are coming up on another very crucial resistance level that the bulls would definitely want to break, and the bears definitely do, probably would be interested to short on these levels. So we do have to see how the price action reacts. But as of right now, we do got a nice, if I just zoom in a little bit, you see we do have a nice bullish engulfing on the 4 hour charts. That generally is a bullish indicator, a bullish sign. Okay, so there is that. We're going to go to the daily just to look at the indicators. So you see that the RSI indicator is trending up in a, a nice trajectory. Really, we've been trending up ever since, this candle around here at that $12.60 level. Really just been a nice trajectory. And the MACD is increasing in buying pressure. I have been mentioning this in the last 5 videos or so that, we did get a nice golden cross after 15 days of being in that death cross, and the MACD is not failing to increase in buying pressure constantly. Okay, so if we can continue to see this run up and continue to see increased pressure in the MACD, then that will be very nice. That will look very strong for the bulls. Okay, the RSI is coming up on that 70 range where generally is overbought, and you generally do see a snap out with the price as we did around here. But on the daily, on the big time frame, we definitely do have a little bit of room to run until we get to that, that level where it is pretty wise to take profits at that 70 level. With that being said, we're going to go over the 4 hour. So you do see that on the 4 hour, we actually are trending up in overbought territory. Okay, so when you look at the past, right here, we did, pull back with the price when that RSI was getting to that overbought level. But over here, we completely defied the RSI Relative Strength Index, and we ran right off that. So I'm just alerting you guys that, we are at that 70 overbought level, and this generally is not a bad time to take profits. Pay yourself, just get a little money off the table. But, I do know there's a lot of long-term investors on microvision, and they definitely don't care about these little minute pullbacks. But, say you did take profits last time around the 70 range, you would have potentially missed out on 100% gain. And I'm definitely not saying that's going to happen, but if we do see a short squeeze, then it most definitely would not surprise me to see this RSI indicator not really mean too much as it did back then. Okay, but the short sellers and the bears are definitely sitting on the sidelines, pretty hungry to short the stock, as it's just been very extended. Not quite actually. We've got a nice growth. I shouldn't say that, but we really haven't had a very harsh correction or pullback. We've just had nice higher lows and higher highs, and we're approaching that very crucial resistance once again. And the short sellers very passionate on microvision. They definitely do want to short this stock. So we will have to see how we do in this red box of resistance. The bottom of it being that $18 mark, and the top being that 1866. Definitely keep an eye on that coming into the next coming days. Okay, but with that being said, we're going to go to the weekly. You do see that this very nice ascending support levels just done a very nice job on really just keeping the price up. And I did mention this last video where we did see a very nice bounce. And if we do come down to this, then you would look for this as an area of value as it has shown to be. Right, and you do see that this red box resistance is just a little bit more clear cut on the weekly, as you do see a ton of price rejection, tons of price rejection, and even we did get above it once, and we kind of did hold it for support, where we did fall right back within it. So this red box will definitely be very interesting to see what we do, as then if we do break that red box, then we could go and test those, potentially that $21, $22 level. It definitely wouldn't surprise me. You'd be looking at that $20 psychological level next. But to say the least, consolidation is definitely what the bulls want to see. If we kind of could get the same price action like we did here, hover over the resistance, get some consolidation, have the bears antsy, and then an eventual liftoff. Right, in these overbought territories, it's definitely not clear cut to say that it's exactly just going to shoot up, just like a rocket ship, but consolidation and then eventual takeoff would honestly be the best case scenario, as then it would really get the short sellers really weary and just not wanting to short this thing. But besides the matter, we will go to the 15-minute just to look at the psychology, really break it down a little better. So you do see that, like I said in my last video, these dips are just getting bought up. And there's really no clear-cut sign of this ending anytime soon. Say we do dip, watch for another eat up of those shares, as the bulls have done very nice with that. We do got that 50-day moving average sitting right below us, as we did get that golden cross that I did mention around this range. Right, that 50-day is over that 200-day, man, so that's very nice. We are extended from the moving averages, so you do definitely have to keep in mind of that. So if we do a pullback, it might be a little bit more significant than normal, as we are extended from those moving averages. But if we do consolidate, then that will give the moving averages time to catch up. Okay, and that 9-day May is around that 1670 level. Keep an eye on that 1670 and that $16 level for major support. Say we do come down there. I'm going to go to the 1 hour just to see potential signs of support for the chart. So 4 hour, it does appear to seem that we really don't have any clear-cut support besides that 1670 and that $16 level. Really heavily padded support down there, but I guess you could argue there is some support at that 1750. It's definitely not a bad argument. I will mark that up. Right, keep an eye on that 1750, these support levels, the resistance levels, the indicators, the MACD, moving averages, and more. If you like these kind of videos, definitely leave a like and subscribe, as I do work pretty hard on making these videos, editing, and getting it out to you guys. Have a good day. I do mean that genuinely, guys. Take it easy.